Hello, I'm Nelson Liu and welcome to Western Perspective. Thanks for joining us. Well, after all the political argy-bargy, the dust has finally settled on the GST debate, with the federal government committing to raising Western Australia's share to 70 cents in the next few years. But with a federal election looming, will the reform become the kingmaker that will determine Australia's next Prime Minister? Tonight we examine whether young taxpayers will be better off under the changes. Western Australia has been left crying foul over a low share of the goods and services tax, or the GST. But now that could be all about to change.
It is this WA Liberal team which has helped secure a better, fairer deal for Western Australia.
The federal government is set to fix the distribution of the GST that will send the state rejoicing over a financial windfall. But despite a proposed overhaul to the GST distribution, concerns remain over how it will benefit Western Australians.
So this is a great day for Western Australia.
On Thursday, the federal government unveiled a reform of the nation's current distribution of the GST to repair what it called a broken formula. Under the changes, WA will get $1.4 billion in payments over the next few years that will boost WA's GST share to 70 cents in the dollar, eventually increasing to 75 cents by 2024-25. The reforms will also be fair to other states around the country by not leaving them worse off. Federal Finance Minister Matthias Cormann says it's a fair solution.
That was our commitment, to get a better, fairer deal for Western Australia, to get a better deal for our national economy, and to do so in a way that was also fair to every other state around Australia.
WA Treasurer Ben Wyatt says it's a genuine GST reform.
Ultimately, this is a solution. This will ensure, effectively by removing the volatility, because once everyone's above 75 and you equalise to either the strongest of New South Wales or Victoria, you remove the prospect of equalisation being driven by a commodity price surge. So I think this is something that can be landed by all the states and the Commonwealth Government and therefore can be delivered.
WA's Liberal Party has also welcomed the measures, with opposition leader Mike Nahan claiming it was a long time coming after a 10-year state and federal Liberal Party campaign.
It hits the trifecta: fundamental reform of state-federal relations funding, 2, a sustainable package that all states can agree to and will achieve a fair share of GST for Western Australia.
With a boost to the state's budget, the state government claims WA will benefit from the windfall.
That is, of course, lower levels of debt, lower interest payments, making more money available for things like health spending, education spending, law and order, the things that we want.
However, he hasn't said if household fees and charges will fall following increases as part of WA's budget repair. Murdoch University politics and policy expert Ian Cook believes the reforms won't be helping young taxpayers.
A lot of the debt burden and a lot of the sort of burden of taxation is falling on younger people, and they're seeing very little for it.
Meanwhile, Mr Nahan believes the windfall should only be used to help the state return to surplus.
When you get a lotto payment like this will be, what should you do? Go out and party and go to Bali, or pay down the debt? Well, I suggested pay down the debt.
With a federal election looming within the next few years, the federal government believes economic reform like the GST fix will help them retain government for another term. And Mr Cormann claims strong economic results will be the difference in deciding who will be in government.
That'll be the choice for people across CCU in Western Australia.
And that's all the time we have for this week. We'll see you next time, but for now, it's back to you.
Thank you, Nelson. And that's our weekly news and current affairs. For all the latest, you can visit our website and Facebook page.
From Taylor, myself, and the rest of the team, until 8 o'clock next Sunday, a very good evening to you.